Hello and welcome to IPL Fantasy. Going to talk about match number 21, which will be played between Kolkata Knight Riders and Chennai Super Kings. And the venue will be Abu Dhabi, which is the home ground for Kolkata Knight Riders, virtual home ground really. Last time around, Kolkata lost to Delhi Capitals by 18 runs, and they'll be looking to kickstart their week with a win against Chennai Super Kings. So let us take a look at what potentially can Kolkata Knight Riders do. It was a high-scoring game in Sharjah, and the one thing that is affecting Kolkata Knight Riders is Sunil Narayan at the top. That experiment of opening with him has bit failed. Somebody like a Tom Banton could come in and do a better job in terms of opening the innings, or maybe you could elevate Nitish Rana up the order with Eoin Morgan moving to number 3 and Sunil Narayan moving down the order. So it depends really what Kolkata Knight Riders want to do. Not sure if they will want to change their playing 11 or indeed their batting lineup just yet. Of course, they could bring in Prasidh Krishna instead of Kamlesh Nagarkoti, but why disturb a combination that has clearly worked for them? So don't expect any changes for Kolkata Knight Riders, maybe a tweaking of the batting lineup. Talking about Chennai Super Kings, they beat Kings 11 Punjab by 10 wickets. It was a roaring comeback to form for the Chennai Super Kings. I mean, this is the Chennai Super Kings we actually know of. They were really on the money with their bowling, and then when it came to batting, didn't really give a sniff to the Punjab bowling attack. Shane Watson and Faf du Plessis opening the innings and coming good. Like I said, they did not give even a whiff of a chance to the Punjab bowling attack. So the thing about Chennai Super Kings is once they get into a winning habit, or let's talk about this season, it's a winning feeling because they haven't really won too many matches. So once they get that winning feeling, they don't really change too much or rotate too much in terms of their playing 11. This playing 11 has worked for them. Of course, if they do want to change things around, they have Ruturaj Gaikwad, Kedar Jadhav, that could be a change up, or Sam Curran, who's been in terrific form. Josh Hazelwood and Imran Tahir are on the bench as well for options for him, or Dwayne Bravo, and of course Piyush Chawla and Karan Sharma are options to be played with. But again, like I said, Chennai Super Kings, a set 11, a winning feeling. They would want to see how far things can go for them in terms of winning again. Combined Fantasy 11 for this match. Well, of course you want MS Dhoni in your 11 for once. I mean, Dinesh Karthik is the other wicket-keeping option, but I think MS Dhoni will have a bigger role to play. He invariably does when the middle order is exposed for Chennai. Shubman Gill, Shane Watson, Faf du Plessis, you have to pick one of them. My pick would be Faf because he's been in terrific form. Ambati Rayudu or Nitish Rana. I would pick Nitish Rana because, again, he's been in terrific form. Rayudu is just coming back from injury. He's lost that bit of a touch. Might take him a couple of matches to get going. Eoin Morgan is a sure shot for me because he can change the game in a matter of 4 or 5 overs. MS Dhoni, the wicket-keeping option for the first time, a guaranteed wicket-keeping option for our Fantasy 11. And again, we're restricting ourselves to only 5 batsmen, including the wicket-keeper, because we want to play extra all-rounder. If you want an extra batsman, then of course you have to drop one all-rounder. Otherwise, there is room for playing 3 all-rounders in this Fantasy 11. So one toss-up would be Sunil Narayan or Ravindra Jadeja, depending on which way you want to go. They're bowling, both of them not bowling too well, but again, Narayan opens the batting. Can be a hit and miss in terms of opening the batting. Or you're looking at Dwayne Bravo or Sam Curran. My pick would be Sam Curran, terrific form. And then, of course, you have to play Andre Russell. In terms of the bowling options, Kuldeep Yadav, Deepak Chahar and Kamlesh Nagarkoti would be my options. Deepak Chahar and Nagarkoti have done well. Nagarkoti can use the long handle of the bat as well. Kuldeep Yadav ahead of Piyush Chawla at this moment. Although, when Kolkata have done well, they haven't really used Kuldeep Yadav that much.